YouTube. This is a call to Missouri militias, especially if there's any militias in southeast Missouri. I live in Duncan County, Missouri, far southeast Missouri. I can't find any militias on the map. I find them up around Sykeston and everywhere else. What I'd like to speak to you about is I live here in southeast Missouri in a coastal little town called Holcomb, Missouri here. You go out of Holcomb to the west like you're going into the Arkansas, and then the St. Francis River's right there. I live between what they call Browns Ferry, right there where you cross into Arkansas, and St. Francis, Arkansas on the Missouri side, right up next to the levee here, pretty close. And my family has been targeted with electronic harassment devices and some kind of high-tech eavesdropping equipment for some time. My uncle lived here and farmed here, and he died in 2009 of a brain tumor. He was also getting poisonings and stuff like that with chemicals and stuff like that. And then my mother inherited this farm here. We come here, and the first day we was getting microwaved and cooked, and found our house was bugged and all different kinds of strange stuff like that. So what I'm speaking out to the militias about, if anybody covertly or overtly or any way possible could help us find what that they're doing here. Of course, it's all illegal and unconstitutional. If there was a so-called investigation or anything going on like that, then there would be a constitutional legal way to do something instead of harassment and torture. My mother here is 85 years old. She's been tortured just like I am. Since 2009, they've destroyed my work history, my health, and everything, our house. And but part of it runs down the road from our house to a neighboring house, and then it goes from there to electric lines, the smart meters and stuff like that, and goes wireless that way. Since 2009, we've had military helicopters like come from Springfield or possibly Jefferson City several times and hover over these lines and fly over the electric lines up and down the road and look things over and then leave, but nothing ever gets done. We try to get help with the sheriff and stuff like that. He just acts like he never heard of nothing like this or whatever. But the fact is, it's real. And like I say, I've been financially destroyed and everything. They've been trying to get our farm since we've been here from us in every kind of way they can other than kill us or whatever. And the same thing that they was doing to my uncle before he died and up until he did die. So if there is anybody in this area that has any kind of equipment like that, all you would have to do is just come in this area and drive down the levee between the Browns Ferry, Missouri here, what they call Browns Ferry, where the highway comes out of Holcomb and goes into Arkansas, and take the levee from there on the Missouri side towards St. Francis. Anybody with any kind of military communications equipment or whatever will be able to figure out what they're doing here to us. And this is about the only way we can find to maybe possibly find some kind of help. We tried every avenue that there is and nothing seems to work. I'm not asking you to do nothing for me personally or anything like that. I realize the electronic harassment and this stuff is going on all across the United States and the world. Some of these weapons and stuff have fallen into the hands of the people in the underground, drug cartels and gangs and greedy, selfish people and stuff like that. And part of it, like I say, is wireless. Part of it's directed energy, handheld devices, LRADs, long-range acoustic devices and stuff like that. They bounce the sound of coyotes and different sounds off of her back door, front door, off of her shop, off of her vehicle, off of places in her yard, and all different kinds of things. But the wired stuff is what we really need help to be able to shut that off so it can't go from there to wireless, where everybody can't stalk and know everything we're doing with our life and our business and personal business and be able to do things to us in our house and bed and stuff like that. So I'll probably come back later and add a little bit more to this. As for right now, I just wanted to get it out there what's going on down here in southeast Missouri. With so many militias in the state of Missouri and stuff like that, I would think maybe some of you guys know what some of this stuff that's going on, how it's all so unconstitutional and violations of human rights, the Fourth Amendment, Article 1, Section 142, and a whole bunch more. So if they're able to do this to me, then they can, or anybody else, then the thing I found is that's the way that they're destroying the Constitution in the Fourth Amendment, is by never admitting that they're violating it to start with. So if you can't never get them to own up to the fact that it's being done to start with, then you can't get nothing done. So something like this might be an opportunity to show how they're violating people's rights and all kinds of stuff. So I'll get back with you later. Thank you very much.